And now, for the first time ever, AFN takes you live into a combat zone where we join Army Sergeant Jose Colon in Baghdad. He's with the 2nd Stryker Cavalry Regiment based out of Vilseck, Germany. Hi, Sergeant Colon. Where exactly are you?
Thanks, Airman Nelson. We're here at Camp Liberty, Iraq, home to the 1st Cavalry Division, as well as a few 2nd Stryker Cavalry Regiment soldiers. Standing with me right now, I have Lieutenant Colonel Brian Denny, the Deputy Commander for the 2nd SCR. Sir, how would you describe morale?
Morale's good. You know, it's been a tough month of fighting for our boys in Baghdad here, and we've had some losses, and we certainly feel the loss of our friends. But every day, more and more folks in the villages that we're clearing come up to us and help us root out those bad guys. They tell us just thanks for being there. They're safer while we're there, and we appreciate that, and that really gets at to why we're here.
Now, you call the unit an above-ground force. What exactly does that mean?
Sure, we're not a landowner. We are the Corps Reserve, and we go after bad guys at the discretion of the division commander. So anywhere in Baghdad or really Iraq, we go where the sounds of the guns are. So just like now, we have forces operating in North Baghdad, Central Baghdad, and Southern Baghdad, just getting at those terrorist strongholds that brigade commanders, the landowners can't get to. We take care of those problems.
Now, during the past month or so, you've been involved in a heavy operation. What have been the accomplishments of the unit?
Sure, we rolled up about 40 terrorists, over 100 IEDs, lots of caches, getting those homemade explosives and IEDs off the streets before they can get at our guys. So a very successful first month there for the regiment.
Definitely good news for the families. And speaking of which, I have Specialist Paul Elliott right here standing with me, who has a small family back home in Vilseck, Germany. Who are they and what are their names?
My wife, Jennifer Elliott, and my two twins, Logan and Evan Elliott.
Now, this being your first deployment, how hard has it been for you being away from your family?
Not too bad. I keep in touch with my family as much as I can, either on the internet or talk to them on the phone, so it's not too bad being over here.
I'm sure you've discussed the living conditions with your family, and, you know, we had a chance to speak with one of your fellow medics, and we had a chance to check out their crib.
Hey, what's up, AFN? I'm PFC Chris Erickson. I'm a medic for the 2nd Cavalry Regiment, Camp Liberty, Iraq. This is my crib. We just moved in like a couple weeks ago, so we've basically been putting up anything we can. This we've acquired from down the street in a motor pool. A few other posters here and there we just tear out of magazines. And of course, the air conditioner, ever important. The couches we bought from people that bought them from somebody, who bought them from somebody, or who bought them from somebody, and they just kind of been passed down through the line from all I have one on. Usually when I'm here, I got a lot of buddies that kind of just hang out, play video games, watch movies. When I moved in the room, the bed was being supported by a couple of drawers, and so instead of leaving the drawers under my bed, I put them back in the drawer, and I just sleep on the mattress on the floor. It's good enough for me. I just need somewhere to sleep. Usually on cribs, they have these things stocked with 40s and nice wine. We keep the real good stuff. Some ice cold water and a few microwavable meals. I know my time off probably wouldn't be complete without this. We play Blackbird by the Beatles. We don't get too many days off, so I was hoping to maybe get back to this video game. It's been great seeing you guys though and showing you how I live. Take it easy, AFN.
As you can see, the living conditions aren't too bad out here, and I want to thank Specialist Erickson for a look at his cribs. Reporting from Camp Liberty, Sergeant Jose Colon. Back to you, Airman Nelson.
Thanks, Sergeant Colon. Stay tuned to the AFN Europe Report. We'll have more stories from Sergeant Colon and the 2nd Stryker Cavalry Regiment next week.